Hello, my name's Davey. This is Judy. Welcome to my show Double Feature. On today's episode, we reviewed Pet Sematary and Event Horizon. Hope you enjoy it. I think he's here. Let's everybody meet Cory Foster. Wait, no, come back. One more test, one more test, one more test.
One more test.
All together now.
One more
test. God fucking damn it, Cory. Jesus. This is a production. Cory, how the fuck are you?
Tired.
We stayed up late watching two movies.
Yep.
Pet Sematary.
And Event Horizon.
Let's get on with it.
Where do people speak like this, and where do I go to hear it all of the
Here's the
time?
place.
So did you just admit to one murder or two?
Oh, we know how to solve this problem.
Done it before, I'll do it again. Just try me, you little fucker. You want to talk about Pet Sematary?
Yeah.
Pet Sematary is a Stephen King original from back in the year 1989. This guy, his wife, his two kids, and their neighbor Jed, and their adventures in necromancy. Does
Yep.
that sound about right? Okay.
Yeah, that's a fair synopsis. I like the movie. I am a fan of it. I find it really creepy.
Like, what do you find creepy about it?
They're killing and then necromancing kids. That's pretty creepy. A kid is killed and then necromanced.
There's a scene after Gage dies, and Jed just admits
To being part of a old-timey white people murder mob.
that's fucked. I mean, that's dairy level fucked.
That may be one of the most horrifying parts of this story, is that they're like, yeah, we formed one of those old-timey white people murdering mobs. You know the sort.
Oh, yeah.
And went and did what old-timey white people murdering mobs do.
I'm surprised he didn't immediately, go grab 2 cans of gasoline.
At no point is anybody like, oh, well, we gotta call the police. We gotta turn Judd in for these murders. To be fair, they just lost a kid. I mean, they're grieving. Don't you even think about burying your boy up there. I don't know if you were thinking about it, but in case you were, here's a story of one of those old-timey white people murdering mobs. You had mentioned the same thing about Judd, that he knows nothing about this, and the universe keeps, putting it in front of him like, no, don't do this. Definitely don't.
Yeah.
I mean, you could, because it's right there. But both Pascal and Judd are like, don't do it, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it might make your daughter really happy, but don't do it.
Yep.
I mean, I did it, but don't do it.
Vasco is like, he means well, but he's really, really stupid. Reminder that the last time somebody did it,
Old-timey white people
they
murder
killed
mob.
1.5 people in a house. Music was really good, though. It's not the Ramones, but I always think of the Ramones when I think of the music in there.
What is this? When did this come out?
1989.
Fuck, I know embarrassingly little about this movie.
Don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. We ripped on Judd a lot in this movie.
Glad I'm just invited to your family gatherings now.
Couldn't help but notice your family picnic through my binoculars.
Food looks awful good.
Checked my mail this morning, didn't have an invite. I thought I'd come over to pick it up.
You know, she'd never seen me eat anything. It's just the cigarettes and the beer.
And I think it's deserved, but, he's the reason to watch the movie.
There's an awkward neighborly shoulder touch. Ah.
Shows you that I care, but that I'm also not gay.
feel like this scene should be like a middle scene in a gay porno.
Huh.
What did we do up there?
What we did up there was a secret.
Not one word to your family about what we did up there. He's
Yeah.
the star, which makes me really hesitant to watch the remake because, yeah, they remade it. And they picked a great guy to play Judd.
John Lithgow.
John Lithgow, yeah, he plays
I thought
Jed.
you were going to say French Stewart. and I
No.
was- Okay.
Sometimes dead is better. One of Cory's most horrifying moments in this is a scene when the main character is sleeping, and immediately next to the bed is a sharp, pointed wooden end table, and he rolls out of the bed right like Temple straight into the corner.
That is why I picked this movie. God damn! It haunts me.
Wham! And we kept asking, like, there's only so many ways you can do that safely.
Yeah, like in my mind, it looks so close and so real, and I cringe and look away a little bit every time.
If they had to take
Ugh.
more than one take, it's because he hit his head on that table. Like,
Sorry, Lewis,
Yep.
we didn't get it.
we-
Back into that. Oh.
No, there was a plane. Sorry. Go back in the bed. There's only so many ways you could fake that.
Right?
Yeah.
It looks real. That is the best effect in this movie, and
Yep.
it haunts me. Did anybody hear a car? Sorry, man. Sorry.
If you could give this movie a rating, like a number of stabbings out of 5, how many stabs are you going to give it?
Out of 5 stabs,
Mm-hmm.
I would probably give it 3 stabs.
3 stabs. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's all right.
I'm going to give it 4 stabs just for Jed. That has brought me so much joy in my adult life. I love ripping on Jed. Sometimes dead is better. Well, I'm about to run up to Quick Trip. Would you like anything? Perhaps a Rooster Booster.
Well, sometimes that is better.
Now let's talk about our next movie. Cory, do you want to tell me about Event Horizon?
Event Horizon is about a salvage crew in the not too far future going to retrieve an experimental prototype ship from Neptune's orbit. Like Pet Sematary I saw when I was like a little bit older. This one I remember seeing when I was little and being like, no, this is terrifying.
I love this movie. It's brilliant sci-fi space horror adventure action ridiculousness with once again a wicked soundtrack. Fuck, this is 90s as fuck.
Isn't it?
Like just the most 1997 Power Man 5000 type of music. Like it's really, it came out like really close to the Matrix, and it
Yeah.
shows. So they get to Neptune,
Mm-hmm.
and they get on board, and spooky stuff starts happening. It's like a haunted house movie, but on a spaceship.
Yep.
They get this like recording from the old crew, but it's like really garbled for plot reasons.
You mentioned the pro-linguist moves.
Yeah, it's clearly people screaming.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever get to use that move, that right there? Did
Oh,
you do
yeah.
that? Oh yeah,
We-
every day.
But it was like a whole bunch of linguists, so we were all doing it to each other. You know the Riker maneuver whenever he just like puts his leg up
Yeah.
to establish dominance? That there, right there. Did you hear that?
That's a pro-linguist move.
Like
Crossing the horizon.
no one understood it.
President
And there's blood and shit all over the place. The old crew's been totally fucked.
Yep. Literally, as we found out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not judging because I wouldn't want the job, but all that gore is still like in those alcoves.
Should have brought a janitor. I love this movie.
Side note, it might be interesting to kind of like helpful to kind of either standardize the questions
Hmm.
or to like give some people some examples of the review format.
Oh, I'm completely winging this.
I feel
Yeah.
wildly underprepared.
Yep. Me too.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's the slow descent into insanity that gets me. Once he's kind of the hell-crazed Uberman that's tossing people around to death and doesn't seem to feel pain anymore, that I kind of lose it there.
The quick cuts in the
Oh
like, the
my
action
god,
scenes.
the fight scene. Like a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Like they just those are the inappropriate fucking sound effects for this movie.
Don't crew anymore. They belong to the ship.
This is Hellraiser, not Looney Tunes. Come on. The fight scene was
Lawrence Fishburne and Sam Neill.
it's a little inappropriate for
And a
this type
little
of movie.
more Mortal Kombat than
Yeah.
it should have been. And like some real awkward like fight choreography there.
Ah, it was ridiculous.
Just for that.
Yeah.
Go back and enjoy that fight scene.
I love this film. Love it. It's so bad, but I love it. I love buttons on spaceships. And he's got a way of like switching between insane and clear-headed that Nicolas Cage still has not mastered. Do you see?
Forgot about this also. It rates higher to me than Pet Sematary.
Well, while we're talking about ratings, Mr. Foster, how many stabs are you going to give this one?
I would give this one 4.
You can give this one 4 stabs.
Yeah.
This one, and I don't do this a lot, as our longtime viewers will know, but I'm going to dust out the coveted 5 stabs for this one, because it's been a part of my life for a long, long, long time, and I love it, and everybody should watch it. At least once. No, at least 20 times. If you like Star Trek, if you like
fight scenes,
if you like 40K, if you like linguistic humor, if you're a sadist, you will love this movie. Well, Cory, thank you so much for being my guest.
no problem.
I do appreciate it.
Anytime, man.
Uh,
Don't do that. Don't do it like that.
Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of Double Feature.
Sometimes dead is better. If she's gone, forget her. Don't go into space or the burial place of your loyal Irish setter.
Move on with your life.
DM Carpe. Ex Infernis, Peace Millesimo, Vicesimo. You know you've had such sights to show. I will not board the Nostromo. No, I ain't going down that road. DM Carpe. Yeah.